Welcome to this lesson on advanced separations. We're going to be looking at how we would take colour away from a separation. Okay, so we're going to be using the spot separation method for this one. So if I'm going to go to separate and spot, and that's just going to open our spot window. And what I'm going to do is I want to separate this colour in here. So I'm just going to pipette that and click new in my spot window. I'm going to add a split screen because we want to have a nice preview of our file so we can compare the separation and the original. So I'm going to click my preview button, and that's going to just apply my little preview separation over here. Okay, so if we drag our colour over, that makes it a lot easier to see. And then we're going to use our gamma here to just pull that right down so that we've only got the colour where we want it. And this is where we're going to do something called removing a colour from a separation. So the spot window is really good for this kind of thing. So you can see here we've kind of removed a lot of that tone, but if we remove any more, we're actually going to lose information in areas that we want it. So what we can do is we can pipette. So I'm going to say I want to take this colour out of the background because the background is actually a much more navy kind of colour, so we don't want that overprint. So what I'm going to do is on my original, I'm going to hold down the control key and just pipette in the background. And if you look in the toolbar here, you can see that that's now picked up that background colour. So in my spot window, I'm going to press new. And you can see here you've got a mode. So our original layer that we've picked was on plus, and this navy one, we want to put that on minus. Okay, and I'm just going to click back on the right hand side, so I've got my separation on the right hand window. And then again, so we're just going to adjust the gamma. And what that does is it will just remove that colour from the background, so you can see now the background is completely clear. And we've just got tone in those leaves. And then we can just repeat that process for anywhere else where there's tone that we don't want it. So for example, in this rose area, we can add that in there, minus that one out. And again, that's just going to remove all of that tone from within that rose. And you can just keep going like that. And it's a really, really good way of getting a very clean separation.